Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Daiken here signing in today, and we are going to be talking about Iron Saga. Now, this is a new gacha game slash waifu collector that I will be giving you all my thoughts on. So let's kick things off first, shall we? We're talking about the UI presentation. I think this game's UI presentation is absolutely amazing. It's very visually stunning to look at. I love looking at this UI. Just everything about it, from all these like icons, all the characters look cool. When you see here, like this character right here, everything just look cool about this. Even like, you know, your teammates and stuff, the artwork for characters and stuff, just very nice to look at. Like everything just looks very sleek. The design process was very well thought out when it came to crafting this game's UI and presentation. This game also, when it comes to talking about the game's music, this game has amazing music. I mean, just listen to this. And listen to this. So I think you get the idea. This game has very good music. It got some fire tracks beneath the surface, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm definitely loving this game as far as the music and UI presentation go. Let's talk more about the characters though, shall we? So this game has pretty cool waifus. They'll show you a bunch of characters that you don't have as well too. So right now I have Mechas, Guinevere, and Surui. Now the cool thing about this game actually is your characters are tied to mechs, but you can change which character is inside each mech as well. So if I wanted to put him inside of this mech and her inside of that mech, you can do that as well. So it is also, while it's a character collector, it's also a mech collector, which is the unique defining aspect for this game that I think they're trying to appeal to, is that you also collect mechs and you level up your characters and stuff. Like they get like armor and stuff, but you also level up these mechs. And as you see, I could like change too. But yeah, you also level up these mechs that they're in. So like if I go to the mech here, you can do pilot enhance, you do mech enhance, with changing the music up. Whoa. But yeah, you can test things, you could do a whole bunch of stuff here. You can view the image of it. Obviously upgrades are really cool. You can upgrade it, change everything about it. The testing when it comes to mechs is also very intuitive. If you look at the test feature, they got nice splash art in this game, by the way. Like, look at how this looks. It's very intimidating looking with all these stats here and all that. I'm not sure what everything means here, but you know, for like the people who like really play this game, I'm sure they will understand like all these stats if they like, you know, they try to understand everything, to try to understand which mech is doing the right things for the right situation. So this game definitely has a very good style to it, as far as having a lot of stuff that you can like look at in the back burner to see exactly what's going right and what's going wrong. And the reason why I think that is a good thing is because where I think this game sort of lacks, and that's where the story comes in. Now let's take a look at the battle, shall we? So right now there's the main story, and I gotta tell you, the combat isn't the best. Let's just show you like this boss fight here. There's different difficulties you can unlock as well. So after you complete them, you get different difficulties that unlock. So that is a thing that will happen. Different difficulties will happen. It's very hands-off combat. So I'm not doing anything. The mechs do everything. What I can do is I can basically move the characters in different places to like get them out of the way of attacks. I can like get them to power ups. I can target the enemies, and I can use my special abilities for every character. Once you use one, you got like sort of a cooldown period to where you can use the other characters. She's a healer. I think he's like a full-on attacker. I think this girl may be like a ranged character, like she shoots. But yeah, so that's the main combat. Like you really don't do anything. It's pretty much hands off, and I think that's why like understanding those stats is very important. Now if we go to the other style of combat for this game, which this is like sort of like a side thing, it's called combat simulation. I think this probably should have been the main combat of the game. I think it would have definitely helped the game out. You guys tell me what you think. If you think this combat is better, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I seen it done. I actually haven't done it myself yet. Yeah, so you choose a mech that you want to play from your squad. I'm gonna choose the Triple S, obviously, and then we're gonna go into battle. So it tells you exactly what your attacks do right here, and it's telling you like recommended. So while the other one was hands off, this one is definitely hands on. So you press the buttons and stuff, and like there's different types of attacks. There's light, heavy, you like do them in different combinations. Now I actually don't know why it actually came up sideways. That's very weird, considering like no other part of the game did this. But yeah, this style of combat I think would have worked much better. It's more engaging. And then, like, you know, you can do different combinations of attack. Like, I can shoot missiles. I can do light attacks. I can do heavy attacks. I can jump. The J is for jump. Light, heavy. This is like, oh, is that my ultimate? But yeah, like, different combinations give you different things. That's what I was telling you there. So you can, like, you know, you can actually do, like, combos and stuff. I think that's really cool. So, like, think about it. If the game was, like, your other ally is, like, sort of just, like, run around with you. But, like, as you control the character that you're playing, you could basically do combos and stuff in that aspect. I think that would have been really cool as far as the combat goes. Now, there's other things inside the game too. There's, of course, the arena, which I haven't unlocked. You unlock that at level 14. That is basically the PvP of the game. Now, you don't actually, it's not live PvP, unfortunately. You just fight the people's characters. So there's that. And then there's the corpse. I believe this is games like guild type thing, guild war or something like that. The other cool thing is the cafe. So random characters will like show up in here. See, this pilot will leave after this time. Basically, you can like buy them lunch and stuff. You can give them gifts, soda, water, or stuff like that. And basically, you increase their affection level. When you increase their affection level to the max, you actually apparently get that character. This game actually has a lot of recruitment slots as well. Oh, this is the gacha. I will be doing a gacha roll for you guys in just shortly. But so if you look at the team slots here, I only have 3 characters, but I like a new one at 10, 25, 35, 45, and 55. So it seems like you have up to 8 characters in one lineup, and you can change, like, there's multiple different lineups you can see. So you have up to 10 lineups of different various units that you want to play. Man, I love this music. It's so good. When I heard this, I was like, this is fire. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah. Combat simulation seems very good, and then the cafe seems pretty good as well. Of course, there's the basic store stuff. They give it a lot of free stuff in here too. There's, of course, skins and stuff. They are having a Christmas event, so it's the New Year's event as well. So, you know, your waifus get like these New Year's outfits, really cool looking outfits. All types of things in here, power-ups and all that. It has your basic gacha game stuff as well, where you get basically essentially free stuff for, like, you know, basic logins and stuff like that. So you look at here, this is like your novice stuff you claim, so like novice day 5. So for being a novice in the game, you get all these rewards for like every day you play. These are your sign-in bonuses. There's level up bonuses too. For every level you get all these goodies. There's something called a growth plan, which is just $15 to get like a certain amount of gems. So there's your pay stuff in this game too. 30-day pass, I think, is like one of those passes where, like, you know, you get a bunch of stuff for like every 30 days that you purchase it. And then, of course, your consecutive login bonus as well, which I need to get that. So yeah, it's not bad. I just really wish if this game combat was just a little bit different. I swear this game would have probably been a killer. I know some people were talking about also the game's like story translation wasn't that good. I was reading the story a little bit. I didn't really catch it. Maybe they changed a little bit of it. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks pretty good. But the storytelling, along with like the transitions with the music, like the choreography of it is really nice. Especially the very first chapter that you do with that scene of the music that I just played just a second ago. That scene was like very epic. Just the way that the choreography worked, I think was pretty cool. But let's not talk about that any longer. I'm not trying to bore you all with all the semantics. Let's go ahead and get into what you guys probably want to see. What you all want are the waifus. So let's go ahead and get into one of these gachas. Now there's two different ones. There's the single roll and then of course the 10 roll. I'm actually not sure what the coin merchant is. I'm guessing this is just stuff you can purchase with the money that you buy in the game. Makes sense. And then there's a refresh for like everything that you see in here. So this is like RNG what you see, and then you can purchase it. If you ever play like Grand Blue, this thing will hurt like the merchant in there. Sorry, not Grand Blue. I meant to say Epic 7. Okay, let's go and do this. So this one costs 1,800 gems. Let's go in. And it's pretty fast, as you can see. You don't only get characters in here, you also can get mechs as well. So that was actually pretty good. I got 3 new characters. Oh no, 4 new characters. Nice. Yeah, so I got 4 new characters off that. And then wow, okay, so it actually goes up. I don't know. That's actually very weird that it went up. I guess that was like a first time thing, that it was that cheap. But yeah, so I guess it normally costs 2,000 and then the 1,800 for your first time. But yeah, so that's how it looks. Unfortunately, it's not very pleasing to look at. Like most other gacha games, they make it like extra extravagant. You go into the sky, lights are shining everywhere, crystals are gleaming. You know, you can tell if some effect of like this, you get an SSR out of it, or like you didn't really get anything. So like the excitement is like from that like moment of truth. But this game is just gives it to you just like that. So unfortunately, it's not very glamorous in its approach to it. But hey, I mean, what you really want is the waifus, right? I think this game has some pretty good ones. And of course, for people who like mechas, of course, you know, they got the aspect as well. But like I said, you guys let me know what you think about it. How do you think about Iron Saga? Do you think this may be something you may be interested in? Do you think the combat is the breaker for it, as well as I do? I really think this game, like I said, had something special, but the combat just, it isn't there. But the music and the UI is very pleasing. But yeah, as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want to hear more from me, follow me on my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you know the next video goes live. As always, my name is Daiken, and I'll see you next time. Signing out.